Mets win, baby, 2-0 over the Philadelphia Phillies. I apologize for zero content during that Colorado Rockies series as I was busy. I just simply did not really have time to watch the games. I watched part of two of the games, not enough though for the first one. The second one, I didn't watch a single pitch of it. And the third game, I only was able to watch. I watched a good amount of it, but I couldn't watch like the seventh inning on. So I didn't want to make any videos of games I couldn't watch. But regardless, we are back, and I was in attendance for this game, sitting right behind the plate for this one, and pretty solid game to go to as the Mets end up just cruising along to a win. At least from the pitching side of things, they were cruising along. Offensively, they definitely were a little bit shaky, which is concerning considering Ranger Suarez has sucked this year. They also face Junior Marte. Is that the guy's name? Another pitcher that is just horrendous. The Mets easily could have done more offensively. There's no sugarcoating it, but we will take the win for sure as they are one game above 500 now. We're going to talk about this game, though. Before we do, leave a like on the video if you do enjoy. Subscribe if you guys are new, especially if you're Met fans, and turn on your notifications so you know when we upload or go live next on Mets Central. But let's talk about this game as, like I said, it was smooth sailing. This was a very, very quick baseball game. I think it had to have been like 2 hours and like 20 minutes or something. It was a very quick game. But top of the first, Bryson Stott strikes out to lead things off. Trey Turner flies out to center, and then Nick Castellanos grounds out to Lindor to end the inning. Bottom of the first, Nimmo would ground out, Alvarez would strike out, and Lindor would fly out. So that's the end of that inning. Top of the second, Schwarber and Real Muto would strike out back-to-back, and Bohm would fly out. The Ghost Fork, by the way, was looking nice in this game pretty much the whole way through. Alonso would ground out to lead things off in the second. Vientos would also ground out. Marte would get himself a single to left, and he ends up stealing second, but McNeil would ground out, unfortunately, to end the inning. Top of the third, Brandon Marsh with a ground out. Cody Clemens would then get a single, and then who is this Dalton guy? Pops out. Bryson Stott flies out. Dalton got three, though. Sure. Bottom of the third, Tommy Pham flies out. Eduardo Escobar with a single. Nimmo then strikes out, and then Alvarez strikes out. We go to the top of the fourth. Trey Turner with a flyout, and then we have what we thought was going to be a home run right here from Nick Castellanos. A deep drive to left field. Stop me if you heard that one before, but a deep drive to left, and well, left center, but Brandon Nimmo comes running over to the fence, jumps, and robs Castellanos of it. Brandon Nimmo, who was one of the worst center fielders, man, has he vastly improved since from last year and to now. He has been sorry about that. He has just been unreal. He's just been unreal. And then Schwarber would ground out. Bottom of the fourth, Francisco Lindor would hit himself a ball deep to left field, like Castellanos, but this one was not robbed. This one is gone. That makes it a 1-0 ball game. Alonso would line out Vientos with a single. Marte would fly out. McNeil would ground out to end the inning, though. Top of the fifth, JT Realmuto would pop out. Bowman and Marsh would strike out back-to-back, though. Bottom of the fifth, Tommy Pham with a walk. Eduardo Escobar hits into a double play, and then Nimmo grounds out. Top of the sixth, we go to. Senga picks up back-to-back strikeouts on Clemens and Guthrie, and then Stott lines out. Bottom of the sixth, the Mets go down and order themselves with a ground out from Alvarez and Lindor, and then Alonso flies out. Top of the seventh, another nice little play here from Brandon Nimmo. Trey Turner flies out. Castellanos then strikes out, and then Schwarber strikes out as we go to the bottom of the seventh. Vientos strikes out. Marte gets himself a single. McNeil with the sacrifice bunt. Tommy Pham with a walk. Connor Brogdon then came in the pitch, and Eduardo Escobar gets himself a RBI single to make it a 2-0 game. And the Mets almost exploded open, but Brandon Nimmo gets robbed of a hit of his own from Nick Castellanos, ironically. Isn't that just ironic, though? But we go to the eighth inning. Adam Ottavino comes in, and I definitely got worried after he walked JT Realmuto on 4 pitches. But thankfully, Francisco Alvarez with the gun. Don't try to run on him as he ends up gunning out JT Realmuto, trying to steal. And what a throw there. And the fact that that is even called safe on the initial play was absolutely ridiculous. That was a very quick replay review there. Ridiculous that they even thought that he was safe. Ridiculous. But regardless, Bohm with a ground out. Marsh then strikes out. We go to the bottom of the 8th where, my bad, not Junior Marte comes in the pitch as Alvarez flies out. Lindor with a walk. Alonso strikes out. Vogelback came up to pitch hit for Vientos, and he strikes out. David Robertson comes into the game. I also thought that this was going to get a little bit shaky. I won't lie. Clemens, he strikes out. And then Josh Harrison came to pitch hit. He gets a single, but thankfully Stott grounds into a double play, and the Mets win the ball game. Your final score, 2-0. Hit 6 for the Mets, 2 for the Phillies. No errors on either side. Your winning pitcher is Kodai Senga. Your losing pitcher is Ranger Suarez, and David Robertson picks up his 9th save of the season. But yeah, I mean, not a lot to talk about with this one. Like I said, not a lot of offense going. Mets were 1 for 3 with runners in scoring position. They left 6 on total. Wasn't really in a high offensive game. It was kind of just was boring when it comes to the offensive side of things. But if you do like pitching like me, you had a great time watching this game, especially on the Mets side of things. But Brandon Nimmo 0 for 4 with a strikeout, but just for robbing that home run alone, you got to just give him some love for that. And that play they made with Trey Turner in center field, yeah, Brandon Nimmo gets some love for me, even though he didn't do much offensively. Alvarez, he did something defensively too, but went 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. I would like them. I hope after this game they don't move him down the lineup again, but just please let him hit second. Just please. Lindor, 1 for 3, of course, with an RBI and a walk. Of course, getting that home run with that RBI. Francisco Lindor, very solid day for him. Pete Alonso, 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Not the best day for Pete Alonso, that's for sure. Mark Vientos, 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Meh. I like that he's hitting 5th, but I would definitely like to start to see him heat up a bit because I really don't want him sent down. Starling Marte goes 2 for 3, though. Daniel Vogelback, by the way, 0 for 1 in his pitch hitting assignment, but and he got booed off the field after he struck out. But Marte, 2 for 3. Pretty solid day for him. The only Met to get 2 hits, so kudos to him. Jeff McNeil, 0 for 2. It is what it is. And Tommy Pham with a strange 0 for 1 day with 2 walks. Eduardo Escobar, though. Actually, no, I lied. He also had 2 hits. He went 2 for 3 with an RBI. So not bad for Marte and Escobar there. But yeah, the real story is the pitching side of things. Kodai Senga was just a hero for the Mets tonight. 7 innings of work, 1 hit allowed, and 9 strikeouts. Yeah. Let's check the Savant page on this one because it must have been nice. He looked so good. And yeah, his movement was up on his pitches a bit. Actually, no, they were. I was looking at the velocity. I don't know why I said that, but the velocity was a tad bit up. His cutter was down, and the spin was a bit down on some of the pitches, mainly his fastball, which he used the most, but still not he didn't look bad. He really didn't look bad. I didn't think he looked bad at all. I thought he had a very good start. And yeah, now he improves his ERA at Citi Field to like a 1.2 something. He was ridiculous tonight. Kodai Senga, very good. Adam Ottavino was pretty good as well. Ended up allowing that walk, but got a strikeout and got out of the jam. So pretty good there. And then David Robertson allowed the hit, got out of the jam as well with a strikeout. Very solid work from the pitching side of things. Very solid work all around from the Mets. Not too mad, but that is going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave your thoughts on the game in the comment section down below. Would love to hear from you guys. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, remember to leave a like, subscribe. If you guys are new, turn on your notifications so you know when we upload or go live next on the channel. And I will see you in the next one. Let's go.